So our aim today is to get to the level of Big City, and that's going to be pretty difficult because with the squares that we've already got unlocked, there's not a huge amount of building area left. So let's just take a look at what we've got so far by clicking this button here. So we've got this square over here, this square and this square. Lots of sea through the middle. Over here, if we start, we can see where it goes up to. Pretty hilly terrain. So I'm sort of leaving most of this for industrial type uses. So we're not going to be able to add anything there. This square over here that we bought last episode, I believe, and haven't used yet. Terrain, not too bad. There's a couple of spots where I think we can build. Certainly around here, we could have like a bay area, which would work out quite well. And then in the squares that we've originally purchased, we have a nice flat area along here, which would actually work quite well because we have our tram that runs up and down this road. I am actually going to make that a giveaway sign rather than the traffic lights along there. So I think we're going to start off with planning some roads out so we can see what sort of space we've got. Let's go for our 2-lane gravel road through here, and I would like a road to run along the coast over here because then it can head out to this sort of area around here, which is, you know, pretty good for building around this little lake. So let's see, we've already got this road that comes off there. I'm thinking maybe one more over here would be good. So let's just bring this one out, and I'd like to keep it in the middle of this flat area here because actually I'm going to go a little bit further. Let's go to there. We can then build around this, but I'd like to follow the terrain and sort of keep to a reasonably flat level. So I'm going to follow this terrain here. And then when we get to over here, it's going to have to sort of curve around. Let's have a look. So we're on this line here, which is a brighter white. So that's like a 10, 20, 30, 40. So we're going to try and stay on that one, which I think is over here, if we follow that around. Yeah, so we could sort of scooch through the middle here, no problem. There we go. And now we've sort of reached over into this area. So I'll leave that road there. So that's actually a nice little road. And then if we wanted to, we could actually bring that around here for some extra building as well. And I think here what we're going to do is run it along this sort of beach front. So at some point we could get in here perhaps with some shops or something like that. And then that can meet up to here, no problem. And then this one can head on out, maybe around that lake. Okay, excellent. That's looking good. I feel like we need to sort of run this road along here a bit as well. There we go. So that's sort of given us an area to build on. And the roads aren't too bad, are they? No, that looks okay. Bit of a slope going on there, but I think we're fine, and the rest looks okay as well. So now I want to see how we're going to get our road across to the other side, because this is going to be a lovely spot for building in. And just looking at the terrain, we've obviously got this cliff face back here. I want to try and work with the terrain as much as we can, and I've got my eye on this little spot here. I mean, it's pretty tight here, might need a couple of switchbacks. So once you get up here, it's a lot flatter and we can sort of scooch around the corner. So let's grab our rural road again. And then here we'll try some switchbacks and sort of see how this ends up. Oh, I don't think that's too bad. A couple of these are pretty steep, aren't they? Let us see. I'm gonna now put the network multi-tool on here, and it's just gonna completely go nuts with all of this. So let's see what we've got. We've got a couple of 12s in there, 26.7 and a 28. Let's press enter and flatten that out a bit. And you know what? That is much, much better. Very good. The only thing perhaps I would change on this is having like a corner like this all the same height. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So it's some tight turns, but, you know, you're going to get up a hill like this. What do you expect? Do a little bit of detailing on there. I don't think this road's too bad coming along here, is it? So we'll leave that as it is. Up and over. Yep, that's fine. And then that gets around here into our new area. Good, good. So we won't start putting our roads in there yet until we get there. I'm just wondering now which of these we're going to go for. Shall we go for our rural road? I'm thinking really a national road down here would sort of make more sense. Like a 2-lane highway or something along those lines. So I might just need to level that out again a little bit. And then along here, yeah, we'll change this one for a 2U road. Just before it switches off here and goes up to this national road, we'll go with this one. Just to sort of give you an idea that something's coming up down there to be careful of. And then the rest of it, 2-lane avenue with trees. What's that one look like? Yeah, that's not too bad. What's that one? That is almost exactly the same. 2-lane road and median trees. Let's go with that one. And then again, as we're coming up to here, we'll go for this one again. There we go. So you can see what's coming up. Slows you down a little bit. Excellent. And then we'll continue with this one. There we go. Good, good. So we've got good road access through here, which is excellent. I don't think we need a traffic light at the end there. So we'll give that a nice giveaway sign. We might even go in there for some of these roads. No, we'll leave it like that. I think we'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be so super busy that we need to worry too much. Oh, we just need to do this little section down here. And we'll try that again. Yep, there we go. Excellent. Very good, very good. So that is that side sort of mapped out. And then the same over here. I'm thinking this road, once it gets out here, could be a national road. And then everything else built off of it will be normal stuff that we can, you know, zone against and all of that. There we go. And we'll change that up when we get there. This one here... we're going to go for, again, one with the trees. Trying to keep the land value up. We're going to have 2-lane road, median trees. We'll have a couple of those there, which will be good. And then, what's this one here? 2-lane avenue with trees and parking. Yep, that will do. We've got the faster road getting out to the farms. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So how about we get some housing and stuff built in this area here to try and get up to our big city target of 12,000. We're at 7,800 at the moment. So what I think we'll do first is we'll just pop a zone over here. Ah, we've got Park Heights already up here, which is good. So let's just fill this in. There we go. We'll leave the name as Park Heights for now. And what I'd like to do is use the same style of housing that we had over here in Sunset Park, which, if you remember, using our District Stars Plus, is University City Content Creator Pack. And I think that will just fit in well as a way to sort of wrap around the slightly sort of higher value modern mid-century housing that we've got there. So let's add that into here. Boink, boink, and boink. There we go. Excellent. Pretty sure we'll be okay for services and stuff. Land value reasonable. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So let's fill out this area here. Then what I'm going to do is stay inside this road, or am I? No, I think what we will do is go back a little bit. Yeah, we'll fill in this area at the back here as well, and then we'll see how it goes with regards to the landscape. I know we're trying to work with the terrain, but if we need to just push it back a tiny spot just for those houses there, I don't see that being a problem. Let's let these grow in. I'd also like to pop in some gravel paths through here. So let's see if we can get that done before everything else appears. There we go, nice little collection through there. And then we've got, where's our nearest tram or bus stop along here? Okay, so we've got one here. So let's add a path in for that. And I think there's another one along here somewhere. If I could use my eyeballs and actually see what it looks like. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll jump into here. That'll be easier. There we go. So we've got a bus stop right there, which is handy. And, oh, no other tram stops. Just that one there. I thought there was another one. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll add a path over here so they can get to the bus stop. Oh, Oh, bit slow there, bit slow, my friend. And then we're going to curve this one through here. And we're going to have this one come through here and sort of... What I like to do is cut through the middle there, like this, if I can. There we go, so we can still get the buildings either side. And I think that'll do. That's not too far to walk. We know how far Sims will walk in this game. So let's let this build in and see what we get. Yep, things are growing in quite well around here. I think it's important to add the walking paths in so they can get from one side to the other. So that's good. Let's also add in some water pipes for our lovely people. There we go. Excellent. That is good. Now, we've got these houses along the back here, which are going to sort of cut into the hillside a bit. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'm going to add some commercial through here into this area in Snakus Square. I think the style is going to allow... Oh, we've got no style in there, so that's fine. Yeah, so we can just add some commercial buildings in here because they're going to have that need. And they can walk there. Like we said, we've got the paths. They can walk down the road. There is buses and trams and all the sort of other things that we've got in there. But I think that's probably far enough away. Maybe a few more. Yeah, I like to sort of add commercial shops around little junctions like this as well. I think that works out quite well. So we had a few in there. So again, they can just walk to the corner store if they want to pick something up. And I'm just wondering whether to add any more the other side. There we go. So as soon as we start taking care of these other needs that we've got, we can see houses start growing in, and it's good. What about a little tiny park? Because we were talking about adding that before, or maybe I just mentioned that in my head. But yeah, there's plenty of paths to get across. This is quite a long block, but with something like that, they can walk from one side to the other, get to the shops. We've got across the road. Let's maybe add... Yeah, if we get one in here quick before that house grows there. Very good. That should be okay. All the way across there, yeah. I think that'll be all right. Quite a long... Yeah, we see, look, they're building... Yeah, this is what I mean. They're building up here against the mountain. But I think what we can do, we can sort of slightly smooth that out. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even though we're trying to work along with the terrain. I don't think a little bit like this is too bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Let's just smooth that out. Yeah, I think leaving that sort of cliffside there is okay. I think that looks all right, doesn't it? Imagine living there with that nice view and then the nice hill up the back as well. I think that's good. Very nice, very nice. Do we need to add any more commercial? No, I think we're okay. It's growing up there. Oh, yeah, we've got this. Let's do a bit of flattening out here. And at some point, we will come along the beach and add sort of beach stuff in as well. So, yeah, looking forward to doing that. If you've got any suggestions on some cool things we can use for the beach to put amongst the driftwood, then let me know in the comment below. Lacking some water down there. Let's just pop these water pipes in. There we go. So, yeah, so have a look at our schools again. They, you know... It's a long way to go. What's that there? You know, plenty of space in that one. This one in the middle here, a little bit of space, and then we're getting quite far across the city. High school, a long way away. What's that one? 727 out of 1,000, 389. Yeah, I think it's just the distance, really. But with the bus stops that we've got, maybe we can adjust those. We've got our red line, whatever that ended up being called, that we could drag out around Park Heights. Maybe we'll just take that stop and pop that up there, and that will help with helping people get to the commercial stuff as well. And then it's sort of looping. Oh yeah, we've got that other stop down there, haven't we? It's looping up and around. Let's grab this stop and bring that up. And it's right next to the park as well. Don't cry, it's fine. So I think, yeah, so I'll just stop in by the park, remove the stop on the main road, and there's a tram runs down the main road, so that's fine. And yeah, that should be okay. Land value, yeah, not brilliant, but it's slightly going up. Sometimes it will suddenly shoot up for no reason at all, but adding the transit stops in always helps. And oh yeah, we do have one going the other way, don't we? The green line. So could we do the same? Where there's, yeah, the stops are right here, aren't they, as well? So let's take that and mirror it onto the other side of the road and do the same. And this time I'll drag the stop instead of adding one then deleting it afterwards. Crosses over. Yeah, they both go around the farming area as well. Excellent. So that is definitely going to help in this spot here. And then more houses are growing in. Cool. So I just decided to run through here with the tree brush. Add a few little trees in and amongst here. And I think it just adds a little something, doesn't it? Yeah, oh, nice, backing up against the mountain there. We're going to add a nature reserve up there at some point. But between the nature reserve, the beach and the trees, I think that is looking really, really nice. So we'll leave that growing over there in Park Heights. And now we're going to head over to the other side of the highway here, where we've added this road in. And we really want to start building some houses over here. And I think, first of all, actually, yeah, let's sort out the fencing. And this side of the motorway, we need to sort of make that look like the rest, don't we? So let me just do that and fill in with all the weeds and the trees so it ends up looking like this. And with this area over here, I'm really thinking it's going to have to be its own little community here, backing up against that big cliffside. With schools and sort of medical care, fire and all that sort of thing. Maybe we can add access over the top into the schools that we've got available there. But I think we've got enough space to have a little community. So let's see what we can put together. Okay, this is going to be called Underhill Square, which fits well as we're sort of under a hill. We're going to go for the style of University City Content Creator Pack, which does have some commercial buildings in, which is good. Might need to delete those and rebuild them. But I think, yeah, it's going to fit in with the other little communities we're building. So, can we get people up and over the highway? That is something I'd like to do, because then they can have access to the schools. We've got a little, what's that, gymnasium, a high school, an elementary school, which is good. We've also got our, I was going to say basketball park, our skate park over there as well. We need to get the electricity to jump over, but I'm thinking maybe a little path over the top, perhaps that leads right over to this park here by the school. I really love the way the gravel path bridge looks. So if we get that into a bridge section, is this high enough to go, straighten that out, is this high enough to go over the top? Sadly, oh, over the highway, yes, over the railway line, no. Okay, let's just see how I can make this fit. Yeah, there we go. I think that works well. Let's just get rid of, not all of the trees. Get rid of some of the little trees over there. There we go. That's an easy slope down, isn't that? That's good. Probably needing some more supports in there. So let's use the Move It mod to grab that. And I've got Control-C for copy, so we can just plop one under there. One on the other side. Does it need any by the railway line? No, that should be okay. Is it high enough? I'm actually gone. Yeah, I'll add one either side. Why not? No, that does not look high enough. Oh dear. We've got the electrical lines from the train right across the middle of our path. You do not want to be walking across there, especially at night. So what can we do? Let's drop down the railway line just a smidge. Just not that one, that node there, that node there. We'll just drop that down a tiny bit. Page down till the line goes underneath, and then there we go. We can sleep better at night knowing that we're not electrocuting our citizens. And I'm going to get this to go down the other side. Maybe just straight down as a nice slope along here would work well. Not sure whether we need to have it curve around the corner up here. That should be fine. That's not too steep. That gives access. They can walk around the road to get around there. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. So now they've got access to all the schools, the skate park. People can walk from one side to the other to get to the shops. And now I've got the commercial. We can just get our suburban power line to get the power over here. Let's try and do it somewhere it's not going to mess anything up. Maybe this end here, there's no shop. So let's just go straight across. It jumps there, but I want it sort of visually to look right as well. So we'll take that right to the end. Yeah, that's okay. That fits in. And there we go. Now the rest of this will just be zoned in residential, and then we'll see what we get growing up in here. Right, back over to the main commercial area. I'm thinking right here by the mountain, it would be nice to have a little parking. We've got some space in there. What's the biggest park I can fit in? If I actually click the park tab. There we go. Ooh, just about. Too small, too big. Just right. There we go. It's the Goldilocks Park. Fantastic. So we can fit that in there, and then we can have some paths running off the back of that once everything grows in as well. So yeah, let's see what this looks like when it grows in. And I've just remembered to pop the style on here, so we'll get those growing in. And also the commentary for the last 5 or 6 clips was recorded in post because I accidentally muted myself and completely forgot. What a pro. It's almost like I haven't been doing this for like over 11 years. Okay, there we go. It's filling in nicely, which is good. Got a few shops along here. People using the path. People are using the path. And they're not getting electrocuted, which is also an added bonus. Very good, very good. And it's filling in along here as well. We'll come back, maybe detail along the back as well. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, this is filled in nicely as well. What are we up to population-wise? Let us take a look. 9,000. So Park Heights added for us almost 1,000. Underhill Square also added only a couple of hundred, but the rest of the city's been expanding as we've been doing that. So that is really good. Where else could we add some more population? I feel like this side of the road up against the hill here needs something, but it would be a shame to push this hill back. I like the way it is. So maybe now we need to sort of move along to this little point over here, which if it doesn't add point to the name, then we will definitely add that to the name. We're going to take in some beachfront. Let's just sort of come to there. Cherry Heights. Nope, that is not what it's going to be called. We're going to take in all of that. It's going to be called Cherry Point. There we go. Excellent. And then again, I feel like we need another little community around here. Let's remove the trees. By the way, the reason I'm removing the trees is I don't know whether it's me or whether it's something has changed with Prop and Tree Anarchy, but if I'm not careful, if I have Prop and Tree Anarchy set the way that hides the trees when you load the game, it hides all of my props here in the bus station. Thank you for all the comments about the bus station. We will have another look at this in the future and change some of the things that you suggested. But yeah, I lose all the bus stops and all sorts of things. This place is pretty busy, which is good, which is good. Oh, look, they're walking around the thing, crossing over. Yeah, it's working okay. But when it's set the opposite way, trees pop up. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So we're not going to worry too much about that. This road through here is going to be adjusted slightly. So again, we're going to go for the road that's got the thing in the middle, this one here. So that's sort of basically telling people don't overtake because there's an obstruction coming up here, which is not an obstruction, something to watch out for, which is going to be this turn. So we're going to watch for that. This road around here is also going to change. So that is going to be an asymmetrical road there. I don't think we necessarily need it on the main road. We'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure where this road is going to lead to eventually, whether that's going to become sort of like a mini highway, national road type situation. If it is, we will adjust the roads accordingly. And then we will have, let's go for 2-lane with grass. There we go. And then when that joins up the other end, we'll go back for an asymmetrical road again. And then this one through here. In fact, this through here, I'm going to have it all like this and the other side. And let's remove that node. There we go. That's fine. And then if we do node controller, we shall extendify that a little bit. What was that one? 18... Why not? For the sake of my brain, let's do that the same. There we go. Excellent. That is good. I don't like the way these do that in the middle. So what I've been doing is, again, using node controller. This is the red side, removing the marking there. And you could just leave it like that. You could then... We'll just leave it like that. That's fine. That's fine. No grass up the side. I could do that with intersection marking tool or whatever. This one here, not quite sure. That has gone a little bit... Oh, it's because it's actually got a bend in the road. And then we'll go for the red one, remove that as well. Yeah, that's okay. Excellent. What I'm thinking I might do as well is we're earning so much money. We're up to 2.6 million. Is I think I might do a little bit of a tweak on the economy. We're still only on 12% here. If I drop that down to 11% just for the residential and try and motivate more people to move in, see how that works. And then on our policies, yeah, we've already got these 3 policies, so I'm not going to mess with those. But look, already some of these are upgrading. See those little symbols popping up, which is good. We've already got encourage biking. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to change. Parks and recreation boost, I always like to do that one. Recycling plastic plus 20% efficiency. Yeah, that's going to be good. because we were struggling a little bit with our trash and stuff. So let's do that. Excellent. Okay, so again, this is really going to have to be its own little community, and I'm just thinking we could do with attaching through here. And look, we've got the perfect spot coming through there. What did we attach over here? Yeah, we use like this faster sort of rural road over here. So I'm going to do the same over here and follow this terrain gap that we've got and sort of go into there. Yep, that'll be good. Let's just extendify that a bit. 17, 18. There we go, that'll be good. And I think what I'm going to do is grab an asymmetrical road here, because I know what's going to happen is people are going to start trying to use this. There we go. And it's going to get super busy. So we'll do that. Excellent. We've got a little mound in the middle, which I think is okay, actually. What I'd like to do, perhaps, is could I get a park in there? Really make this a place where people want to come and live. Let's see what we can do. Let's take this little mound. Boink. And we're going to give an access down there. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Let's see what we can put together. Okay, there we go. Nothing too complicated. You can come up here, have your lunch, enjoy a little plaza, and as we unlock more park items, we can add some more things on. I'd like a little tower at the end here that you can walk all the way around the park and get to, and then enjoy the beautiful views along here. But for now, I think that's going to help lift up the value of the area. Let's just check that out. Yeah, it's lifted up a little bit. It's a little bit not too bad, and it's a bit higher here along the water as well. So we've got water coming up here. Power we don't have. We do have power up here on the hill. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, let us zone this out for housing. Oh, we have already. Cherry Point. What style of housing should we go for in here? We do actually have the big suburbs pack as well, and I've got a style set up for that. So let's go for that one. So we come into here and big. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. We'll take that. I'm not sure whether that's actually got any commercial in. No, it hasn't. So it's literally just the houses. So what we're going to have to do is, because I do want some commercial here, I'd like some commercial sort of around here at the entrance, just sort of like that. So we'll try and get that to sort of cover a little bit there, that little smiley face, and also this little spot over here between these two road junctions. So I'm just going to sort of cut out this section here. I think that would be the easiest way of doing it, up to the junction and just a little bit past there. So let me just get these zoned in and try and sort of keep them within the district that we've got. Yeah, I think that's okay. We might end up getting a couple of houses over here that we don't want. So we've got to be really careful trying to line that up, but I think the rest of it's okay. I think that'll be fine over there, and then we want to just zone these as well, and the rest of it is going to be zoned as residential, like so. So now we can sort of hook our power in. Maybe let's just sort of bring it in down here, and then hopefully that will jump across and solve all of our issues. We are going to need services and things out here. Thinking of just utilizing this little spot down here. If we could bring maybe another little road. Let's just go for a normal road. Normal. This one here. Parking I want. Yeah, that one. We're just going to bring that off of here down into there, and then that's going to sort of come out along the back of these houses. Let's just bring that down a bit. We're going to remove the zoning off of here, so I'm not too worried about the way that's working. Yeah, that's fine. And then if we use zoning, take the zoning off there, that should be all right, and then we'll see what happens. And then in here, we could pop a few of our little items that we've got. So we're going to have, let's have a look. What have we got along here? General hospital, that's going to be massive. This little clinic, I'm pretty sure if I place it there and then use the move it mod, I can swing that around Boink, boink. There we go. And get that on the end there. Yep, that'll be good. We'll get that in. I want this one next to it as well. And we're going to do the same. There we go. And we're going to set both of those to the height of that road. Thank you kindly. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Childcare, healthcare, not too worried about all of that. I would like a community pool in. Where could we pop that? That would be a really nice spot. In the middle of the housing, off the side. Let's have it off the side here. So within our little complex that we've got going. Let's just get firehouse in here as well, and a police station, and then that should be. We use the sheriff's office. Is there a firehouse that fits with this theme? There is. Okay.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh dear. Let's move that over a little bit. Actually, if I do that, could that fit in there? Do you know what? That is so close. I bet we could get all of those in there, and that'll be okay. And then all we've got to do is extend that out a bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. So that takes care of our services. We've got a park. We've got the houses building in. So let's see what we get in here, and then maybe do a little bit of detailing. We're going to have a future episode where we come back and do all of our beach detailing, because there's so many little beaches on our lovely map here. So yeah, any little suggestions you've got for items for beaches, let me know in the comments below. There we go. Cars are going out. Excellent. Things are growing up. Very good, very good. Oh, hang on a sec. The only thing I didn't think of was a school or two out this way. We're so far from anywhere.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Maybe we could just pop in one of these, a community school. So again, we've got this little spot here, haven't we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that up. We're going to grab this road, and we're going to sort of build that up to where the park area is. And then I'm also going to take one new road, and that is going to come down the back here. And then we can take that along here. I don't know whether we want a high school out here as well. It's a long way out, isn't it? That would be too big. That would just sort of nuzzle in there, won't it? Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Is the power hopping across yet? Not all the way down there. We're getting there with the power. And then could we maybe shiftify some of this out a bit and get a little bit of extra detailing in here for the schools? Let's see what we can do. Okay, it's building up well. Things are expanding. I think these houses look really good in here. Imagine the view that you've got out the back if you lived over here. We don't have to imagine it. Use your eyeballs. Look, you can see. It's fantastic. I've put also a high-rise band down here, but I will come through and probably remove some of these larger buildings that pop in. The land value through here is pretty good. Look at that. And the park is really helping with that. So entertainment till next level, we're fine. Visitors, and then it's just going to upgrade, which is brilliant. The last thing I think this area needs is a bus route. We don't have one coming up here. Ooh, I'm wondering whether we could cycle one of these that comes up just to loop round up here. I don't think that would be the worst thing ever. If we bring that into there, say for our school in the middle area there, not far from the shops, I think that would really help. And then we've got the green one that goes the other way. We pop that on the other side of the road. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move those down here, just so they're a little bit nearer where the schools are, away from the junction. We'll have a little walking path up the side here. People can get through to the school. We'll add another one over here. There we go. Excellent. I feel like we need one up over here somewhere. It means destroying a house. I'll tell you what, how about we come down the side like this. Yeah, excellent. That works out well. Let's sort out this little bit of zoning. But overall, I think this has worked out really good. So let's just, yeah, we'll have a house there. Nothing there, nothing there. We'll have that one there. I've sorted the zoning along here. Looking good, looking good. And then we can just sort of very lightly add some trees in around here as well. We're going to get houses growing there, so we won't. Just a few over there. I've added commercial all the way down this road. But for now, I think things are looking nice. One of the reasons I picked this map is because there's going to be so many places we'll be building, little communities like this that will pop up on pieces of land because there's so many hills. Look at that. So we've got to build and work with our terrain, which I'm really, really looking forward to doing. We've got up to almost 11,000. I think we're going to hit 12,000 next time, but I think we've worked with the terrain really well to expand our city so far. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one, and I will see you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.